Hello and welcome to another complete Edexcel GCSE PE lesson, where you'll learn absolutely everything you need to know on topic 2.2 on planes and axes of movement. There are three planes or imaginary flat surfaces that dissect the body and are used to explain how it moves. The sagittal plane runs vertically from top to bottom, dividing the body into left and right sides. The movements in this plane are forwards and backwards movements, including flexion, extension, plantarflexion, and dorsiflexion. For example, the bending and straightening of the knee, hip, and ankle joints while running. Other examples of movements in the sagittal plane include kicking a football, a chest pass in netball, and performing squats and lunges. The frontal plane divides the body from top to bottom into front and back or anterior and posterior sections. Movements in the frontal plane are sideways. For example, a star jump or jumping jack involves abduction and adduction at the shoulder and hip joints. Other examples include raising the arm to the side to make a save in football, swinging a golf club, and performing a cartwheel. The transverse plane is a horizontal plane that divides the body into upper and lower or superior and inferior sections. Movements in this plane are rotational, for example, turning the head to breathe when performing the front crawl. Other examples include a twist in a discus throw, pivoting in netball, and performing a pirouette in ice skating. An axis is an imaginary straight line about which an object turns or rotates. The frontal axis travels horizontally from left to right through the body and is formed by the intersection of the frontal and transverse planes. Movements about the frontal axis are those that occur in the sagittal plane, so flexion and extension, as well as the forwards or backwards rotation of the entire body when performing a somersault. The sagittal axis runs horizontally from the front to the back of the body and is formed by the intersection of the sagittal and transverse planes. Movements around the sagittal axis are those that occur in the frontal plane, so abduction and adduction, as well as the sideways rotation of the entire body when performing a cartwheel. The vertical axis runs from top to bottom or head to toe and is formed by the intersection of the sagittal and frontal planes. Movements about the vertical axis are those that occur in the transverse plane, so rotational or twisting movements, including the vertical rotation of the entire body when performing a full twist jump in trampolining. Now, movements in physical activity and sport occur in planes and about axes. There are three specific examples that you need to know about. Somersaults, front and back, tucked or piked, occur in the sagittal plane about the frontal axis. The athlete moves forwards with their left and right sides moving together in the same direction, that is, in the sagittal plane, and their body bends or rotates around a line that runs horizontally from side to side, that is, about the frontal axis. Cartwheels occur in the frontal plane about the sagittal axis. The performer moves sideways from right to left or left to right, that is, in the frontal plane, and their body rotates around a line that runs horizontally from front to back, that is, about the sagittal axis. Finally, a full twist in trampolining occurs in the transverse plane about the vertical axis. There are no forwards or backwards or side-to-side movements. Instead, the performer rotates their whole body in the transverse plane around an invisible line that runs vertically from head to toe, that is, about the vertical axis. Well done, you've just covered absolutely everything you need to know on planes and axes of movement. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time for topic 3.1 on fitness, health, exercise and performance.